Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Figured I'd take a break from the typical content and talk about something that is completely different. This is Splitgate 2. Yes, they did make a second game. And yes, the game is really fun and smooth and feels great, and we're going to talk about it. So let's do just that. If you do enjoy the channel, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. I believe we just hit 82,000 subs, which is something I never thought I would say, so thank you guys so much for that. Can't wait to see what happens with Battlefield 6. Hopefully they release the trailer very soon for that. But this video is not about Battlefield 6. This video is about Splitgate 2. Now, I must admit, I don't have any experience with Splitgate 1. If I do, it is only maybe about 3 or 4 hours multiple years ago. So I'm going into Splitgate 2 a brand new player. Basically, I haven't played the game before, and it is definitely disorienting to get into at first. For those of you that can't tell, Splitgate is a game with frickin' portals, and yes, you can do all sorts of insane portal tricks and get really good with them. I have a long way to go when it comes to how good I am with portals. Definitely takes a lot of time. If you look at some of the best players in the game, they are just zipping around the map because they know all the pre-aims, they know where to shoot the portals, they know how to alternate. It's pretty insanely fast-paced. But I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I think that's actually a good thing. I think there's been a real lack of arena shooters, right? A real true arena FPS. And yes, I know some people are going to comment, this looks a lot like Halo. Yeah, it kind of does play a lot like Halo in terms of the gameplay. The melee is kind of similar, the way the weapons function is kind of similar. But make no mistake, this is its own thing. Now, it's worth pointing out that apparently they're going to make a big announcement tomorrow on June 6th. The speculation behind this announcement is that people think, or at least I see people hoping, that they are going to announce either an extraction shooter or a battle royale for this game. I personally would hope they announce a battle royale because we have to get into the second half of this video eventually, which is, will this game last? Will it hold a player base? And I'm fully aware that this is like an open free-to-play beta, and some of you are probably going, well, why is this even a topic? Oh, it's a very relevant topic. Well, let's talk about the gameplay and some other aspects of the game first. So in terms of the gunplay and the different factions you can play, I really do enjoy the game. You have all your typical weapon types you would expect. You have submachine guns, assault rifles, shotguns, DMRs, and you have power weapons across the map, which vary between akimbo SMGs that when you aim down sights, it turns into a one weapon, a deadbolt sniper rifle, basically your heavy sniper. You have a FUBAR rocket launcher and a BFB, I think that's Big Fucking Bat. Yes, and it one-shots you. Kind of reminds me of the Halo Gravity Hammer. In terms of playable modes, there's a ton of things to play. There's just arena quick play. There's actually an 8v8v8 sort of big team battle sort of mode. It's on a big map and you fight over points. There are 3 teams. That's a pretty chaotic experience. Then you have the sweatier modes, like you have Takedown, which is a more competitive take on Splitgate. So there's certainly something for everyone here. I will note that during my time playing this game, it got real sweaty real fast. And I'm not talking about normal sweat. I'm talking about, like, I'm playing against Splitgate 1 former world champions. I'm not even joking. After a game concluded, I checked this guy's Steam profile, and sure enough, he has a list of every single Splitgate 1 tournament he's played in. So, is there SBMM in the game? I'm gonna have to say it's pretty likely. But maybe it's only for certain modes. I was playing the sort of the sweatier competitive mode there. There is not ranked in the game yet, but I do believe they're going to be adding ranked later on. Right now, I have about 5 hours in the game, and I have to say it's been a super fun experience. I really hope to see this game do well. In terms of how the game actually flows, the movement, the gameplay really couldn't be any smoother. Everything is quick, snappy, responsive, and the performance of the game is really great. One of the highlights of the game's gameplay for me is absolutely the movement. You have vertical movement via a jetpack that is rechargeable. You have a slide, which you can use to gain momentum by sliding down slopes. And what you really want to do in this game is you want to learn how to chain portal jumps together while maintaining momentum. So you can essentially, if you're good enough, keep your momentum while flying through the air across the map and just continue to do that after, sliding down a slope and chaining it together. It's really, really crazy, especially in some of the bigger modes. If you get a good sort of run going, you can even go on kill streaks while you're flying through the air. I haven't gotten good enough at it yet because I've only played the game for 5 hours, but I can see the potential. But now I'm going to get into the second half of this video where I express some concerns regarding the potential longevity of a game like this. I have no ill will towards this game. I think it's extremely fun, and I think it deserves to succeed. However, games like this that take a shit ton of skill, particularly arena shooters, which this game is one, generally speaking, don't last for too long. And it's for one very simple reason. This sort of shooter is very niche nowadays. You don't see many people playing Halo anymore. Now, when I was a kid, Halo was one of the biggest shooters in the frickin' world. And now, not so much. And that is simply due to a trend change, right? It's not what is popular right now. What's popular right now, no matter how much some of you may hate it, is unfortunately these milsim games and extraction shooters and battle royales of all shapes and sizes. And I think if Splitgate is smart, they realize that arena shooters aren't going to be able to survive for very long on their own, because people really think they're repetitive, and once again, they're just not the it game type right now. So I hope the announcement tomorrow has something to do with a mode they're going to attach to Splitgate 2 that has replayability and extends the longevity of the game. The mode that fits Splitgate, in my opinion, is actually a battle royale. I hope they announce a battle royale tomorrow, because that would be the thing that keeps Splitgate as a game and franchise alive. I think if they don't go ahead and attach something like a battle royale to Splitgate, what's ultimately going to happen to Splitgate 2 is it'll probably be this super uber niche competitive scene for roughly 9 months to about a year's time, and that'll be a great time for the players involved. I've been involved in many games like that where it's a little tiny community and you have your little fun with your competitive tournaments. Maybe there's a money tournament every now and again, but the fact of the matter is the game's going to die eventually. Like, you can see what's happening to the game, and you guys are just enjoying your time on it because you can, right? Because you're playing with your boys and you have tournaments to practice for, all that sort of stuff. But if they don't attach a battle royale or something that keeps the game alive on a larger scale, I do think eventually the game's just going to sunset into the horizon. And I don't think that's such an insane concern. I've seen this happen with games that are bigger than Splitgate, right? X-Defiant. That game's servers just shut down. That was supposed to be the Call of Duty killer. And I realize the circumstances with X-Defiant are different, and I realize Splitgate 2 isn't technically fully released yet, but I do think that what I'm talking about is a very, very valid concern, given the first game. But concerns aside, I do think Splitgate 2 is great fun. I think we needed an arena shooter to pop up. Arena shooters are real fucking gaming, okay? It's fast-paced, it's difficult, it requires aim, there's a bunch of mechanics you have to learn. This is real gaming, okay? This is real fucking gaming. And I just think the timing for a game like this may be wrong. If Splitgate was released in like 2002, holy shit. I mean, it might be as big as like Quake was. So that is going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you have played Splitgate 2, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. If you've never come by a stream, I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. All links are in the description. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Guardian Angel. Double kill. You won the round.
That's a win for the...